Ding. Fry ready. It's funny how all iPhones really sound more or less the same. They all still have the basic same ringtone, and most of us use it. They have the basic text notification, and most of us use it. I don't know if it's the same with Android, but I have definitely noticed that with iPhone. Ryan, RDFTV is in the house.
Ryan, what's up?
What you up to? What's going on? It's Wacky Wednesday. What is going on with you all? Tell your mom I said happy birthday. Chris is back there behind me. I'm hiding him. I'm not sharing him. So did you do something nice for your mom?
No.
Vampire John, what's up?
Vampire, what's up? I still got print your pink one. I got the green one done now. I'm printing yellow and then pink's the next one I got going on. Furry. Mike's not a bad BTX.
RC Crazy's in the house. What's up, Eric?
Eric.
I bet it is cold up there. I feel so bad for you being out in that weather working. You, John, if you're out there, it sucks. I know Ryan is off and on. Vampire said, all good. Thought I tipped you off or something. What?
Nah.
What'd you do to John?
Nothing.
Actually, I've been hoarding up on Chris. Sorry.
Nope, you are good, my brother.
Night Train. Welcome, Mike. What you up to, babe? Eric said, just got home. Kids had a Christmas concert. Awesome.
Nice.
He said, nothing. I texted the other day and never got a response. That's all.
Did you?
14 degrees. Nah, the hell with that. Night Train, how cold is it out there, babe?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you did Monday. I'm terrible. You know, why didn't I highlight me though?
I don't know. It may have popped up at the same time another text did, and it looked like you had read it and you hadn't.
Oh.
You said laugh out loud. All good.
Yeah, I was like, okay, let me check.
Night Train said charging BGI batteries and radio. 14 feels like a 5. Nah, the hell with that. It's too cold. I don't like those degrees. We went and it was funny. I like doing decorations for the holidays from nature. So I collect cedar, I collect the pine cones, the little sweet gum balls, as they are called, and then add things, take things away, mix things up. I always have a live Christmas tree. It's like bringing the indoors or the outdoors in for the holidays. So that's what I did right after work today, and Chris met me, and it was cold as all get out. He was messing with his RC car over there, Ryan, but no, he's not back there working on that now. He was earlier. Now he's working on Birdman's quad. Wayne, what's up?
I epoxied that dip in that car, so if not, I'll just get a new one if it doesn't work. But it looks like so far it'll work.
Yeah, God help. You never know what this house is going to have a odor, chemical smell of. If it's not conformal coating, now it's epoxy. That was a good one.
Oh, smells good there.
Stinky, stinky, stinky stuff. So, is everybody ready for the holiday?
No.
Of course not. You know, it's the 18th and it's right around the corner. I got to start my holiday baking and finish up some decorating, and I'm all good. Eric said, ready as ever will be, right?
I got to get all my work done and get it out. That'll make everybody's Christmas. Give my freaking car back. No.
Vampire, why would Mike be stabbing DJI batteries? Don't you think that's a little extreme? They're a little expensive. Oh, Lord. Mike got the Mavic Mini with the fly more today. Is that an early Christmas present, Mike? Tiff, welcome, my dear. Have you been doing your holiday baking yet?
I got the Mavic
Yeah, Ryan, we got it all decorated last night. Yesterday was kind of crazy. It was 3 different stores. I had to go to Food Lion, then I went to Walmart, then I went to Aldi's because the sale ended yesterday, but you could get a dozen eggs for 49 cents. And Tiff, you know how you can go through eggs when you're baking for the holidays. And I'm like, 3 dozen? Yeah, that'll work. Plus, they had butter on sale, salted and unsalted. So I had picked up some of that. That was a good thing.
Butter's always good.
Anniversary Christmas gift. Gotcha. Adam, Plummet, welcome, babe. Trying to get ready. Laugh out loud. Just got my 3D printer working great so I can finish my presents. See? It comes in handy. Oh, come on, Wayne. Why don't you like this hobby? Look, I warned you from the beginning. This hobby is going to have its ups and it's going to have its downs.
Who don't like the hobby?
Wayne.
Okay.
Look, you're going to spend money. You're going to break things. That's when you don't like the hobby. But when things are going good, y'all love the hobby. I don't want to hear that you don't like this hobby.
I don't like it.
Kenny, welcome, babe.
I love it.
I have heard some stories, and I bet your wife is cracking up. That's all I'm going to say. I bet she has laughed so hard.
Kenny. If we're whooping it up.
Wayne, you just got new modules and new goggles already.
What's wrong with the goggles?
He said he just dropped money on HDO2s and a TBS Fusion module. Dude, you just got your goggles and all back.
Right?
What are you doing?
Man, you're watching them.
Right, Kenny, your dog hates you.
Watching them big dude videos, they're going to get you to spend a lot of money.
Whoa, now there's a blast from the past. Richard Coggins, welcome, my dear. Where have you been hiding down there in Texas? Right, Adam? Love all my hobbies, even if they piss you off for days. He's been messing with that printer now for days, but now it's all good. So, I mean, that's like when I first got my camera. Oh, phew. I did the one thing I told Chris always not to do. I watched one video on YouTube and thought I was set. Believed everything the guy said. Never wrote down any of my settings as I had them, which weren't that bad for starting out. Changed everything and all my photos sucked. And I'm like, oh, why? Why did I do exactly what I told Chris never to do? And I'm like, noob. That's all you can say. Noob. It took me weeks to get my camera dialed back in. And then I discovered an awesome group on Facebook that's extremely helpful. And of course, they were asking about different photography videos and educational photography videos on YouTube. And unfortunately, the one that they said stay away from was the one that I had changed all my camera settings for. And they're like, yeah, he does that. He's just a dick like that. And I'm like, oh, God, I wish I'd found you all first.
And I told her.
And Chris is sitting back there going, don't. I wouldn't. Something just don't. And I'm like, oh, but look at these shots. Yeah, no.
All right, so Birdman, your VTX
Looks can be extremely deceiving.
Birdman's VTX was bad. Gotta click picture mode. All right, so I use.
Oh, you've just been hiding, Richard, huh? I understand. Ah, RC Fun Diversions. New sub here, huh? What kind of sub are you having tonight, dear? If it's something new, I apparently have not heard about it.
RC Fun too? I ain't heard from
What
that
are you
guy.
up to, John?
I ain't heard from that guy in a while. Who's that guy?
You haven't heard from him?
Uh-huh.
Sheesh. Something must be broken.
Johnny.
Kenny said, Chris, what is the toggle switch on the right-hand side of the remote for?
Right-hand side. I can't remember on yours if I put. I may have angle mode, horizon, and air mode on that switch. Play with it, flip it, and see if it acts different.
Flip the switch, Kenny. Find out.
Yeah, flip that switch.
Don't be scared. Just flip the switch.
I wish I told Crystal I wish I'd have made a damn video, and I had it here plenty of time to do that, but just everything moving so fast. I did the same thing with Mark. He sent it to him. He's like, hey, bro, I don't even know what switches do what.
Yeah, for
I'm trying to think, was it Marky's?
any shit.
I think Marky's I put on angle mode. I want to say that one. I don't remember, to be honest with you. If you download Betaflight,
Kenny said, maybe that's my problem. It's all over the place. Laugh out loud.
does it seem like if you like tilt it left, it stays left? It doesn't try to right itself, hold itself up.
John said, down a beer and calm your nerves, Kenny.
Download Betaflight. Look into downloading Betaflight and understanding that, and that'll help you a lot on that. Because then you can go in and set the switches on how you want to set them, and I can help you out with that too on anything you need to understand on it.
Oh, you're gonna get Kenny killed. He broke one of his wife's plants last night. The soil is all over the place.
And then what that'll do for you, Kenny, is that'll let you go in also and adjust the rate, so then you can make it yours on how you feel on the rates and stuff. So just watch a couple videos on downloading the Betaflight, and get it on your computer, and then you'll plug that little thing in, and then you'll understand the other side of it. It's like that's what you can make it do anything you want to do it. Now you can turn it up, turn it down, and whatever. But
and my advice
it may
to your
be
wife.
in air mode. I think I put it in angle mode. I'm almost sure though. But no, in my brain, I probably left it in air mode.
Oh, you know it, babe. It's a whole new world. And that's what it is for any shit as well. I mean, he's just gotten his and is just figuring his out. One went to Canada and one went to California. So from East Coast to West Coast, and for any shit, he flew camera birds. Just like Cardoso. So stepping into a different realm. You guys, you remember how it was. But Kenny, my advice to your wife, always hoodie. Always have a hoodie handy. He said she's a good sport. She was laughing at me and saying, "What are you, new to this?" Laugh out loud. Yeah, I mean, it's a whole new world. But yeah, my advice to her, grab a hoodie. You never know when you might need one. Double A, welcome, babe.
Double A, what's up? And yes, I'm going to IO, brother.
Yes, sir.
We committed.
Have figured it out. It is only a 10.5-hour drive for us. So
we're coming, brother.
3 drivers, and we're on our way.
We're going to be chilling with Double A.
John said, look, Kenny, just get her some fake plants. You can, or John, yeah. Just get her some fake plants. You can crash into them all day. She'll never know.
Yep, there you go.
See, Eric got Tiff's hair. That's what I'm saying. Grab a hoodie. That's all the best advice I can give you. Grab a hoodie. Bob Biker, what is up, babe? How have you been? I bet you've been out there freezing in that tree stand.
Bob, what's up?
Come on now, John. Of course Eric is still living to tell the story. It
ain't that bad, no.
It's not fun, especially when they're noobs and they don't understand the impact that even a small quad can have being wrapped into hair. And my best advice is pop the prop off and start unwinding. It's the easiest way. Because there is no snip, snip, cut, cut. That's not happening.
Keep giving it throttle as they're trying to do
that. No, do not do that. Not
it really gets fun.
Yeah. Y'all will pay the price. You guys understand this.
We got to pay the price on everything, right, guys? Shit.
See, Eric said, yup, John, it's called I Better Not Do It Again. He learned. Well, it took Chris a few times, I'm not going to lie. It took Rusty a few times.
We used to stand there and piss ourselves when it got stuck in her hair. She'd jump around freaking out. We're like, what's wrong? Down the throttle, huh? Throttle what?
Oh, yeah, they used to think that shit was funny. Oh.
So she broke one of the drones and that shit's real.
Right? Only a week away from Christmas. Time has flown this year.
Yeah.
Think about it. It does not seem like the end of 2019 is right around the corner.
Where you at, Birdman? You in here?
I've not seen Birdman yet.
Get your ass in.
Kenny said he's just got to find that sweet spot on the throttle. It's either hitting the ceiling or not lifting off at all. I remember that. Oh my God, it used to piss me off.
Gotta find that happy medium.
Chris got it, no problems, as you can tell.
I struggled for like 2 weeks. on understanding
Not
it.
struggle. Not like, no.
If you guys know RC Fiend, I got this Cheerson CX10, which is that little thing about this big, and he used to run up down the front of his thing, and I used to talk back and forth to him a lot. And he's like, "You'll pick it up, man. You'll pick it up." I gotta go back and just say what's up to him now and say, "Yeah, I think I picked it up pretty good."
Yeah, just a little. Well, then Rusty started messing with it at the same time that Chris was learning, and these guys, of course, made everything look super easy, right?
She got by her.
I was like, let me try. Yeah, I did the ceiling thing, Kenny. Spat. I'm like, what the hell is going on? How is it these guys are just, and they're like, take it easy, take it slow, and I'm like, come on. The controller was like yay big, little teeny tiny. How the hell do you take this thing easy? You know, it's not like I was rushing it. I wasn't doing anything they weren't doing to me.
Caress it.
Yeah. You find that sweet spot. Then it's a whole different ballgame. Still never got to their range yet. But right, Eric? Ha ha ha. Give it all she's got, Compton. Yeah. No, don't do that.
I tell you what, they said when you get to the 2-year spot, you really feel it in the sticks. Yes, you do. Like I'm like next month is my 2 years. Thanks to Baduga for keeping track of that for me. But yes, you do feel the confidence on the 2-year mark because I feel a lot different on the sticks. And you'll pretty much fly anywhere at that point.
I understand that, John. Same for me. And no, you know, Chris has gotten that look of death, as you all have seen. that stink eye, as some of you call it, the look of death, whatever you want to call it. You have yet to see him throw his controller to the ground and then just walk away. Nah. It takes more than that.
Throw your transmitter to the ground. The hell did it know? That'd be like getting out and cutting your own damn tires on your car. That makes no sense. You smash your transmitter, dude. Oh, that would break my heart. I'm screwed. My transmitter gets broken. Well, actually, I'm not because I have another Tyrannus right there. But the average person, yeah, you'd be screwed and break your transmitter.
That one doesn't have amber on it, right?
That one can have amber in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but that one doesn't have amber, right?
No problem to put it on there.
Yeah, it is a problem.
No.
Yeah, it's the quiet one. John said if it took you 2 years, it's going to take him 5.
No, it won't, brother. I promise.
Just remember, my dear, there is no time limit to any hobby.
Right.
Like I have always said, we're always learning. You learn something new more or less every single day, whether you've realized it or not.
Just get on them sticks and hammer.
You're always learning, no matter what.
Just hammer those sticks. You will pick that shit up in no time.
Vampire said, what is Chris working on now?
I'm working on Birdman's quad, and this thing has been a nightmare. We put the Cadix Turtle V2 with the whole DVR thing. That thing had the whole gray screen death. So then I put the Cadix on there. Well, turned out that the VTX he sent me is like staticky as hell. So I had a very bad picture last night. So now I got a picture. Well, it runs Fly Sky receiver, which we all know. And I say that because of size. And you have to go in on an RX pad. So if you solder it to the S-Bus terminal, and usually you could go through S-Bus and tell it I-Bus, but you can't do that no more. So you got to solder it to an RX pad now. So I am finally going to be done with this thing, throw it in the mail. Goodbye. But it's a Source One V3 with a Diatone Mamba 20x20 stack running some Wacky Ting Wall 2300 motors and the Cadix Rotel camera and Fly Sky X6B receiver.
Vampire said, kind of sorry I asked.
No, it's just like every time I do something to this damn thing, it's a nightmare, and it doesn't work. So I'm just like everything's starting to work, and I'm like, oh, thank you.
Ryan said, tell Chris I'll call him tomorrow morning sometime. You'll know what he's talking about.
I will be back to sleep at like 6:30, so probably like 10:30.
Richard said he did that with his golf clubs years ago, except they didn't hit the ground, they landed in the pond, and he never went back for them.
Well, if you guys don't know, Cadix, they're nice cameras when they're working, but they've had a few flaws, and I know I can tell you this because I deal with a lot of them.
Thomas, welcome, babe. He said, no, not the bus, Chris. Use the train. No, John, I have yet to try that Christmas stew. I have heard extremely mixed reviews on that.
If Vampire says
and you're the only one that had a positive review.
Get it. John says
but,
you should get it.
But here's the catch.
Get
okay?
It. Get
here's
it.
the catch.
Get it.
You know, Wacky Wednesday is Wednesday, right?
I wish the store wasn't.
And
I wish
you
it was
know,
like walking distance. I could
next Wednesday,
want to get her to try
even though it's Christmas, there will still be a Wacky Wednesday. So, John, for you, on Christmas live, I will try the Christmas do on Christmas Wacky Wednesday.
Oh, John, do.
So you got to stop by. Thomas, what do you mean you may or may not have elves? You have to have elves on Christmas.
Okay, no worries,
no, John, you're not going to get to see the look of when I've had enough. It's not the nicest look. You can ask Chris. It's not the nicest look. Go back and watch a few different videos. I'm sure you'll see that look in there somewhere. I know, Double A. I've seen that. The cinnamon Coke, I have seen that. I have not tried that. No, Eric, I am not wearing a Mrs. Santa costume. No, indeed. The flavor of the Christmas dew is along the lines of a pomegranate. Yeah, they have a cinnamon Coke and apparently a cranberry Sprite, as well as the Merry Christmas mix-up Mountain Dew. So yeah, Vampire, I will do that live just for you.
Mix with some tequila.
Ugh. You don't want to be around after I drank tequila.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody does.
Yeah. That grown men tell me that I guarantee dare them to take a couple shots.
Double A said, it's not bad. I've had 2 bottles of it. There you go. Oh, listen to John. I don't know. You're too nice to give a look. I knew you still believed that was an angel. Right, Vampire? America. Red, white, and dew. Well, there you go. Thomas said the cranberry Sprite is good. And if you think about it, you know, a lot of people use Sprite as a mixer. A lot of people use cranberry as a mixer. This, I guess, could be a combination of the two, and you only need one. Right, Thomas? Halo held up with the horns. You just can't always see it. I hide it well. Vampire said, what's a mixer? It's where a group of people gets together Oh, come on, Bob. I know you're a Pepsi man, but
I say, you know, Bob's drink Pepsi.
he said Christmas poo.
Pepsi Cola.
Vampire said, why would I mix my chaser with my Patron?
Got your weed and your Patron. Vampires.
Oh, there's Birdman. Were your ears burning, my dear?
Birdman, what's up?
Chris was fussing about that quad again.
Your quad has been the most ignorant trying to find a Mamba.
Ooh, spiced rum and ginger ale.
Trying to find a Mamba card now for a pin out so I know what to actually put this on.
That sounds tasty. Flames? Just put the flammables in as a mixer. Woo! Look, see, Birdman knows he's got a green do over there.
The birds, the dew. Dew, the dew. Gotta find a pin out for this thing real quick.
I don't know, Birdman.
What?
He said, I wonder if I could talk Chris out of a set of watermelon S3 props. Maybe a set of skids, too. I don't know how much talking out of. Maybe you could use some persuasion? Who knows?
Dude, I would just be happy to get this thing working and sent back to you. The VTX was something wrong with it, but I'm gonna throw it back in the box for you. It's fuzzy or something going on with it. So I put the VTX out of the Falcon in it. It's perfectly clear now, so everything's good on that part. I'm just now figuring out which UART to solder to, which I believe I'm on RX3 for the flash guide.
Thomas, honey, have you been playing with the elves?
Thomas is always playing with the elves.
I don't know. Thomas was talking about some kind of book. And Vampire said Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. So Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very now fuzzy, now Wuzzy.
Yep. Depends on what's drinking, he might be fuzzy. Alright.
Oh,
You are three.
okay. Eric, I'm not sure exactly what game you're playing for your village to be rated by Johnny Bravo,
But awesome.
but that's kind of interesting. Different, but interesting. So how many people are traveling for the holidays? Who's staying home?
Still, that's why we don't talk.
Who's ready for this holiday? And who's ready for the New Year holiday instead of the Christmas holiday? Oh, he said Clash of the Clans. Gotcha. You gotta work Christmas Eve, Birdman? I'm off Christmas Eve this year and Christmas Day.
Still no sticker inputs. What's going on?
Back to work the day after. I don't like when Christmas is in the middle of the week. Oh, it'd definitely be dead. Because, I mean, I work for an electrical supply house, so who's going to let a contractor enter their house the day after Christmas? Not many people. Metro Drones, welcome, my dear.
Bill, what's up?
Happy holidays, Crystal, and that other guy behind you. Double A said, I am more ready for New Year's than Christmas. Right? Homebody for me as well. I do not need to travel on the holiday. No, thank you. Elves before my long break? No, elves don't play nice. Wait, what long break? Are you on vacation, Thomas? Did you save up some of that vacation time? I saved up mine, but mine's rolling over into next year, so that's how Crystal's going to I.O. I'm already putting in 4 days. Kenny said, me neither. Work Monday, Tuesday, back on Friday. Well, you know, UPS has always got to run. And God forbid, after Christmas is going to be probably just as busy as the Christmas holiday has been because of all the returns. Now you've got a bunch of pissed off people who want to send everything back. Thomas said, my last day is the 20th and I don't go back till the 6th. Check you out. Oh, I understand that. Let's get everything done right here at the end of the year when you're letting everybody take off their vacation time and you don't have a full crew. But let's run it like we do. Let's change things. Let's add things. Let's everybody take off and here you do your work. And it's like, what? No. Staying around the fort. We have arrangements to go over to my brother's side of the fort for Christmas. There you go. But it's nice to stay close by home. Oh, now wait, Kenny. On that vacay in January, you headed back where it's warm again. I mean, you said you need to practice your ceviche and tequila drinking. I mean, you and Love My Drones and a few others that are living it up in the warmth while we're all freezing. Right? Let's get permits from agencies that won't even be open. Uh-huh. Sure. That'd be easy to do. I'm sorry. I'm not your top priority because you're closed. I just can't take that answer. Well, Richard, you be safe. You have a very Merry Christmas, my dear. A Happy New Year. I hope to see you on Christmas. I will be doing another live stream. Check it out. I'll be testing out that Mountain Dew Christmas variety live. Cancun will be home for 2 weeks. Listen to you. Be down there in 80, 90 degree weather. That's not even right. Birdman's taking lifos in to work with him to keep busy Christmas Eve. Right, Ryan? Do the do. It'll be an interesting one. Maybe I'll also try out the Christmas cinnamon variety of Coke. Maybe. But I will definitely try out the Mountain Dew. I've been promising Vampire, so. Birdman, you still whooping it every morning? Ah, nah, that's bitter, Kenny. I don't know how you're doing it. He said it's been -20 to -30 the past 2 weeks, so a well-deserved break from this Canadian winter. Ah, shoot! How much snow have you gotten? Or is it just like brutal cold with just no snow, just bare bones? Birdman said, "Hey Chris, I hope that quad is as wild as yours."
I'm trying to get this receiver to work, believe it or not. Cannot get it to talk to the flight controller.
Not much snow, less than a foot. So it's just like brutal and nasty and not even a rewarding winter. If you call snow rewarding. I don't, but some do. At least then they can say, oh man, it was -20 with 2 foot of snow on the ground. Then you kind of understand why it's cold. Not that it's just wintertime. But yet, we were getting snow in October in certain places in the United States. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Kenny said, snow is not a reward. I'd rather it just be cold. Ryan, you go right ahead with your tongue twisters. He said, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I got you to read it.
Oh, kiss my. Me too, Ryan. I hate the snow. And Eric, how do you know it's only 5? Maybe it'd be 6. Maybe he likes even numbers, not odd. Think about it. Yeah, John, where you are now compared to where you used to live, definitely is a huge difference. Not much snow at all where you are now. Do you get snow days off? Yeah, well, that's a luxury. But yet the people who get snow all the time go to work in the snow. Right, Kenny? Poor Kenny, he's out there delivering packages in the snow. He doesn't get a snow day. No, we are not toy boating or any of that. No, Oh, it's your professional guest? Gotcha. That's like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? Have you ever tried to bite through a Tootsie Roll in 3?
I can do one.
Right, Wayne? No snow days for me. They're like, oh yeah, guess what? Come on in. Right, John? Those folks down there do not know how to deal with snow. 3 inches is a catastrophe. Break out the snow plows. They should have been out. How much sand have we already dumped on the roads? And yeah.
And then the ones when they go, we're not going to salt and sand tonight. That's the ones that hit their asses so hard.
Well, Eric says he doesn't get snow days. He gets cold days off. 10 degrees and below means day off. Right, Kenny? Hardly ever get to use that snow day excuse. The boss would laugh at him. Right, John? School's closed. Everything's shut down. The grocery store shelves are empty the minute they say that S word. It's like bread's gone, the toilet paper's gone, the milk's gone, the eggs are gone. It's like, all right, people, chill out. JD's, welcome, my dear. That's like Rusty. He doesn't get days off. And being in automotive technology, he's in and out of bays, pulling cars in, pulling cars out. There is every weather condition he has to go through. And he just battles on. Sucks. Well, Eric, you're more used to the snow. I mean, that John came from a place where they were used to snow. Now, where he is now, they're like, snow, ah! It's like, really? Deal with it. We make comfort food on snow days. It's not, oh, we're going to lose power and yada, 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 yada. Yep. Well, if you're living in those conditions, you already have provisions in place to take care of any of that. JD said it is cold there. It's negative 30 there tonight with wind chill. Chilly, 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 chilly. That's what Kenny was talking about. But yet, in a couple weeks, he's going to be down in Cancun living it up. Kenny said negative 33 there. No. Eric yelling, snow, bring it. Ha ha ha. You keep that shit up north, Eric. I love y'all, but y'all keep that weather up north.
All right, Birdman, I finally got your bird to
I don't want it down here.
English.
Was it speaking Chinglish?
It was speaking some shit, and I was like,
it's Kung Fu.
I did everything I could possibly do, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hook a XM Plus receiver to it, and then I'm going to go in, and I'm going to try it. So I just went in, configuration, and I put it to S Bus, because it talks XM Plus through S Bus. So I switched it from S Bus and then back to I Bus, and told it RX6, and now it's talking, so Jesus. Some of them get a mind of their own. It's just, you get that one quad, but she's going to be turning motors now, so.
Eric said he doesn't want it either. They have a love-hate relationship.
And Birdman, you want air mode all the time.
He said, hey, Chris, on my ET115, the channel mapping was black, but somehow figure it out.
The river crash will put switch active. Alright, so you're gonna have raw dog. You're gonna have air mode and arm on that one. You know what I mean?
He said, still can't get that fail-safe right, though. Tried everything.
Huh.
He said, yup, kill the accelerometer. Laugh out loud.
Thank God, someone that knows how to fly.
Acro/air only. Woo!
Yeah, mode active, no telemetry.
Clicky, 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 Birdman. And she will be on her way home soon. Aw, JD said, Chris, you look tired, bro. What's up? I've been hijacking Chris lately, JD's.
Hey, it's been motors.
And he said, what mode is easiest to fly? Angle mode?
On the Whoop, Kenny, to be honest with you, yes, angle mode in the house and stuff. Crystal will tell you, my Whoops that I fly, it takes a lot of, like, skills and to keep in air mode because I want to flip and roll it and pull power loops and stuff. Man, when you do it in the house, because of the tight quarters and everything, and then the power of those little things are mean. So basically, angle mode, and that'll get you down with understanding proximity and then understanding your distance away from things through your goggles. And then some fly like indoors with horizon mode, to where horizon mode is where when your stick is center, it'll right itself and level itself. But as soon as you go outside of center, that's when it's kind of like acro, like you can pitch it all the way over. But angle mode to start with for you would be better, I would believe. But then, like, a lot of people say you get stuck with angle and get used to that, I guess, security there or whatever. I don't believe that. I believe it's all on how your mind learns it, and then you flip into acro when you're ready. You'll feel it. You'll know when you're ready, and that's how I do it. I think you know, do it when you feel it. So I got to change some motors around. That Birdman talking.
Kenny said, "I need noob mode."
Well, I'm always in noob mode, so.
Well, Kenny, the crazy thing is, there's still a difference between the indoors and the outdoors. Because in the outdoors, then you have the elements to deal with as well. The wind goes, and all of a sudden your quad's like, it's like, what the hell just happened there? Totally different ball game all over again.
Alright, so we should be talking now.
Oh, Lord. John, are you seeing anybody? And I'm not sure if Eric's seeing anybody.
Alright.
They're like, hello.
Motors armed and talking, so we're good to go. Now I've unsoldered my XL.
Birdman said the 5-inch quad will be a huge step for him. I'm ready.
Listen.
Bring it. Yeah.
So you guys that fly the whoops, right? When you fly the 5-inch and all, you already have an advantage because you're used to taming that little tiny whoop. So you got more efficient, more battery with this thing. So all you're doing is you got more real estate, you know, that you're taking up. Other than that, you're going to fly it just the same, if not better than your whoop, because of the more efficient that you have. You'll see what I'm saying, Birdman. Take this thing and fly it when you get it. I want you to definitely fly it. If you don't fly it, I'm going to do a video and be like, Birdman, man, he doesn't know how to fly. And then, no, but you'll see this thing versus that whoop, you'll really have fun with it. You see how I threw that mount on there for you, and your camera slides right in there, so don't be scared to break that camera. If you hit the ground and guts fall out of it, man, they make cameras every day.
Kenny said, I think I would do better outside. No ceiling, dogs, or plants to hit.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Trees would be my enemy. Honey, trees are every quad's.
I flew this one today and actually got stuck. I got stuck in a tree. I got it stuck on a roof. This one here. This little thing is fun as heck. The HGLRC 132. So I come up, got stuck in a tree like this. It was not too high up. So I just armed it. Doesn't have turtle mode. Just kept rocking it and it fell out. Then I get stuck on the neighbor's roof over here. No turtle mode, so it's upside down. I just have to go to wiggle the stuff and fell off the roof. My neighbor over here walks by and shakes his head. I was like, you have to do what you have to do. No one lives there though right now, so.
Well, John, just remember that's only on the house side.
This thing is fun.
Apparently,
I'm gonna edit a video.
it still has to go through the Senate, so that's only one side.
Yeah, they think they impeached him. Pelosi ain't getting that too easy. That's the first step of it. They ain't done nothing yet.
So just remember, the impeachment is a multi-step process.
Multi-step.
John said, turn on the news.
Oh, they're going to say it. Yeah, of course.
John, do you remember with Clinton how many steps there were with the impeachment? It's not just one type of investigation. So, who knows?
That was all more or less Democrats, though.
Vampire said so. It's like a multi-vote race. Never know. Is it a 12-step program? Let's see. AA is 12 steps. I think Drones Anonymous is probably like 212 steps. Impeachment of AA or Impeachment Anonymous, yeah. I don't think that happens anymore. Not anonymous, that's for sure.
Nancy Pelosi better dance now if that bitch is going to be over with. They like made so much money, all the people start leaning more towards Trump, like they're crazy about that stuff. It was on TV today. I turned it on A&E and watched.
Vampire said, what the f is Drones Anonymous? I need that shit.
Bro, I needed that shit a long time ago. Like,
he said peanut butter and drone sandwiches.
You know how people feel sorry for wounded warriors and shit? Like, yeah, like I would really be felt sorry for her. Like, look at this guy. He just put everything into it.
Well, yeah, drones are like crack. That is for sure.
Oh, dude, this is my crack.
He said Chris is the leader.
This motherfucker crack all day long.
Drones Anonymous will meet up once a month.
We'll build quads
Flying
together.
must be involved. Or withdrawal symptoms will definitely come into play. Oh, Lord. RC Fun said, Chris is our new president.
Fuck it, I can do it, dude.
The FAA has just lost all of its control over drones.
Hell yeah. Rape your neighbors with the drone.
Oh, God, that would be the first article. I can see it coming.
Take your drone and go run up your neighbor's ass. That would be good drone laws, right?
Right, Vampire? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you over there. You got flight control you will sell? And I'll leave the last part out. Birdman said, I'm having to set my timer at 2 minutes on my outside flying right now.
2 minutes.
Lifeboats don't like being cold. No, indeed, they do not.
But stay tuned, because there's a solution for that.
Time is coming. Is Chris going to IO?
Yeah.
Yes, the rumors are true.
Yep.
Chris is going to IO.
Yeah. Crystal's with me, so I have to behave a little bit.
Very little. Vampire said, I hear no rumor. I was just asking. Ryan said, Chris is gone to I.O. Uh-oh. No, Ryan, that's why I'm going to I.O. Therefore, there is no uh-oh.
So that means one night I'll be able to join you for tequila, John. At least one night I'll join you. For just a little tiny shot, just say I drank tequila with Vampire. That way when you become big and go to DRL, become that real big Rotorite guy, I can just
John
say,
says, so Crystal's coming to the strip club too?
Yeah. Hey, bro. I'm going to make me some drone money when she goes.
Say what? What the hell have I been volunteered on now? Oh, Lord.
All right.
Oh, Birdman. I.O. What is that?
That is something that you need to go to, Mike.
I.O. is held in Muncie, Indiana.
It's going to be a hell of a time.
June 24th through the 28th at the AMA headquarters, actually.
And we're going to be there with an MVP double A.
Double A is going to be there.
Yeah.
Josh Withrow, y'all know.
The whole crew goes.
Chuckett is going to be out there.
That guy.
We are going. Doc Watson is going.
Quite a few have checked into going.
Yes, Vampire, we are driving.
And for all the dick riders, I.O., all the big Rotorite people will be there.
Oh, yeah.
Set that lipo down somewhere. Lipo.
There are lipos all over.
Here, lipo.
Yeah, Vampire, from our house, it's only 10.5 hours, so.
Not bad at all.
We're driving. Doc is going with us. 3 drivers, 10.5 hours. It's an easy trip.
There you go. Proof that you got good video. It's not going to show good through the camera, but show good enough. There it goes. Yeah. Nice colors. Pretty colors for that Canucks Hotel. All right. So the BTX, that was a jumper. Clear video now.
Vampire, who you want to make fun of, babe?
Everybody.
Jesus, so we can make fun of him?
Everybody, dude. We're going to make fun of everybody. We're going to be remembered. The FPV Noob Tube crashed I.O. No.
I'm not so sure. Maybe I'll. No, I can't stay here. That's dangerous if I stay here.
You sound crisp too, Mike.
Oh. Vampire, my dear, just remember this. My best piece of advice is just make sure you do not write a check bigger than what
your
you
ass
can
can
cash yourself.
You got a little ass on you, John, too.
So, you can't always count on everybody having your back. Just
I got
remember
your back,
that.
John. Shit, you don't want to piss Vampire off, I guarantee you.
Oh, no, not at all.
That'd be like pissing one of them loaded springs off.
It's the little people you got to watch out for.
All right, good to go.
Birdman said, Chris, I hope to see her be a flight test fluke.
You will.
Woohoo!
And I'm going to fly it with your camera on it. So I believe, I don't know if I put your...
Ryan, babe, just remember, hate is an extremely strong word.
I think it's your SD card, Mike. I can't remember. I'll put one in there. Try it.
John, you go right ahead, but you orbit the White
Oh, no,
House,
this is
and
mine.
you got
This is
that
the
footy. You
32.
just send it to me right before things go click click.
I knew where my one of my 32 gigabytes were in Mike's camera.
Vampire said, "Nah, I'm pretty calm." I like how he said pretty calm.
I can't remember if I stuck a card in or not, but I did. So yeah, I'm gonna have some flight footage of it. So I'm gonna record it right through here onto a I got a what is it, the U3 card. So you'll see what the footage is like, what this does on a nice card. And then just get one of the top
Well, Kenny, don't aim for the plants. Don't aim for the dog. Try not to hit the ceiling, and hand your wife a hoodie, babe. Have fun, and I hope to see you next week on Christmas. But if not, Merry Christmas, babe, and I really appreciate you stopping by.
Have fun, brother. Take care.
Just say I have no respect or non-morals.
And just to answer the question about the S3s, hell to the no. Boy, there's some good props. You got to get yourself some though. There's some real good props. Them and the S4s, beautiful.
Wait.
Wayne hooked me up with some S4s, as y'all see on my wall, and S3s. I think I had a no. He gave me a pack of S3s too, and I had a pack. I got some watermelons on my market too. We got some drone auctions.
Vampire seriously has a hearing defect.
He does. John?
He heard hand my wife a hooker.
Hey.
Why the hell would we hand your wife a hooker? I mean, she'd probably slap the shit out of you first.
You never know.
Or whoever handed her that.
You never know. But she might be like, you want to play with me, Johnny boy? And y'all might have some fun. Mike, watermelon.
Oh, Lord.
Watermelon.
Reaper! Welcome, babe. Ho, ho, ho.
Reaper.
Howdy, baby.
What's up, Jeremiah? How you been, bro, hand? Shut up, receiver. Or transmitter.
Birdman said, Chris, please don't kill that camera.
Oh, you want me to kill it?
Don't. No.
Ho.
It was from Full Metal Helly's cam on the Up There Bro.
Listen.
Do not kill that camera.
Listen, you said, bro, I want to see some footage. I tried to tell y'all when I built y'all's quad, you're like, no, I want you to send it. I'm like, no, you don't want me to send it. I will be careful with it, Mike, I promise. And if not, I guess I'll have to give you my GoPro 3 that's equivalent to it. And then the piece is what's left, but I promise I won't break it. But I'll give it to her enough.
He scares me when he says shit like that. I swear he does. Ryan, why do you have propsicles?
Because he's hungry.
It's propsicles, not popsicles. You can't eat propsicles. That means your props have been outside too damn cold and too long.
Look at that. Blew a diff in the Losi car today. Put that bad boy together with some epoxy. Now it's all one piece. Just gotta wait for it to dry.
Yeah, believe me, this house had an interesting smell to it.
I blew it.
Vampire said, Chris can fly mine anytime. I'm gonna break them eventually anyway.
That's messed up.
Well, I mean, there's not much that I haven't seen Vampire
destroy,
test, we shall say, including trees.
I was brave enough to let him fly my Buddha.
Firefly is awesome for me. Awesome for the money. Right, Eric? It's like, ha ha ha, watch me. You know, that old saying used to be, here, hold my beer and watch me. Nah, see, with Vampire, it's here, hold my dew and watch this.
Here you go, Mike, I'll make you drool.
When is I.O.? I.O. is June 24th through June 28th.
Yes, that 20 by 20 stack in there. Y'all like, damn.
Night, Vampire.
Night. I know what time it is. 10 minutes late. Whoa.
That's because he loves me.
I'll get that printed for you, bro. That I told you that battery door turned out like crap, but I'll get that pink one done for you. Like that's fine.
Oh, Ed said, damn it, I checked earlier and you weren't there. Guys, where have I been for the last hour and 10 minutes?
Looks like a mask. Like, oh.
Where have I been for the last hour and 10 minutes?
She just came on, Ed, like 2 minutes ago. I've been here doing the Birdman build, showing everybody.
Oh, wait, so you took over my live stream? Is that what you're saying for the last hour?
Something like that.
You're so full of shit. It is unreal.
Now you get old Birdman stuff together.
Ed, I am so proud, has been sending it once again.
Awesome.
Knocking the rust off those sticks. Good job, good job.
Carlos would be proud of you.
Mad Kiwi, welcome, my dear.
Mad Kiwi, what's up?
Hope all is well with you all. Ed, what's the temperature down there, baby? We've been talking about how cold it is up north. Now, go ahead and rub it in. Muncie is 474 miles away from you. Well, let me put it to you this way, Reaper. I am willing and have already committed to putting myself in a vehicle, a car, with this guy and Doc Watson.
And it's 600 and some miles.
For 10.5 hours.
So you're going to be there, right,
to get there. So, baby, I hope you're going to make it.
He's like, I ain't hanging out with y'all rednecks.
51, but it's dropping. Listen to you. 51. I wish it was 51.
Wait, I think it's the last bird I'd have to fly for a little bit with Fly Sky Radio. It's like I've been stuck in a Fly Sky Radio world here like the past month. What are y'all doing to me? I'm stuck in it. Yeah.
He said, I wish I could. We will have to see. Baby?
Oh, bro.
Try hard. Even if it's
we need to come pick
a
you up.
day or two.
We need to come pick you up.
We're going up and over.
So
that's down and then, like, up.
I'll make any excuse to go fly the barn.
Wait, maybe I need to ask out for more time. And right. we got to tell Doc to add more days to his trip.
So, Birdman, you still do have 3 batteries coming. I'm sorry, but I gave Kenny a whoop, and I had to give him some batteries with it. So, I still give you 3 of them. That way, can't say I lied to you. I know what this stuff is just going to be.
Sitting in my pickup, raining, about 16 degrees Celsius, summer rain, and cold. Had the fire going last night. You know, babe, I think I'd take summer rain over snow anytime. I was thinking about you the other day when the volcano and everything happened, and I was like, man, you know, I'm not sure which area around there he's actually in, but I hope it's not anywhere close. Yeah. So just know, y'all are thought about at multiple different times.
The Fly Sky feels good, Mike. I'm just saying I'm going back and forth on it from the Tyrannus to the Fly Sky because Mark, any shit's bird was Fly Sky. The one I give to Johnny was Fly Sky. Yours is Fly Sky.
3%. Come on down.
So I'm saying we'll come scoop you, pick you up, take you.
Look, it was so funny because there was a post on Facebook. There's a contest going on the Travel Channel, and it said $10,000 for your dream trip. I looked at Chris. I said, "Do you know how many damn people we could visit?" He's like, "Oh yeah." I was like, 10 grand? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Y'all be getting a text. Hey, where exactly do you live? I'm like in XYZ town. I know I'm close to you.
They're like, I'm on vacation. I'm not even home. Can you spin the microphone?
I got a big enough mouth. They don't need that. Nah, 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 nah. It's one way to see the U.S. flying quads. I know you are, man. You are definitely a jumper lover as well. Hell yeah, right, Ed? 10 grand would make for a nice road trip for sure. It did not specify that you had to fly, that you had to go out of the country, or anything else. It said 10 grand for your dream trip. Well, you know, wouldn't it be a dream to be able to meet all of your family? And have a blast? Why not? Exactly, Ed. Rent a car and roll on down the road. Just let me know a time and you'll have that grill fired up. That sounds good to me, Eric. I want to get Chris up to New York anyway. Him and I. He went with the guys, but no, a van. Gotta have room to carry the stuff. How about an SUV? You know, like one of those that has that third row fold down seating and all that shit. Yeah, give me some room. I'd run a Nissan GTR and rip it all over the place. Hey, you know, you just got to get out on the road.
GTR? I can run one of those. Sounds good.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Well, Eric said just let him know what time and he's going to have the grill fired up. Deep south, other end. Sad but stupid folks. Live volcano. Well, you know, Mad Kiwi, I kind of understand exactly where you're coming from saying that because it's like I've said here many, many times. You know the weather that your area gets. So say you're in Tornado Alley and you've already lost one house to a tornado. Are you going to rebuild in the same spot? Are you going to feel safe? What happens when the next time that siren blows? Are you going to worry it's your house? Every place has its own tempt of fate with Mother Nature. You just have to be wise. A big old Suburban. Huh, there you go. But see, whatever it is, it's going to have to be four-wheel drive. That way you can go anywhere. Oh, you know it, Eric. If I ever get up that way, which one of these days I actually plan to, I will definitely let you know we are in that area or we are headed to that area. Because I told you, my bucket list one of these days, I am making it to Niagara Falls. So, oh, Lord. John, I don't know if you've met Mad Kiwi. He's from New Zealand.
He's an epic person. Really cool fella. I bumped into him in Crowley's over there the other day, rather. Probably was like him, but
Yeah, he's like in the Australia thing, it's like different time zone. Okay, took care of that. Yee. Ain't no problem, babe. Not aware, so took care of. Poor John didn't know Mad Kiwi, and he put Mad Kiwi in timeout. If I ever get to build a house in Alabama at the old homestead, it's going to be in the side of a hill. Tornadoes can be an issue. You know, that's the thing. You have to know where Mother Nature strikes in your area. Yes, John, he's cool. It's all good, babe. And yes, as soon as Craig comes bouncing back in, he is now a Smurf. So, ouch. Where's my foot? Yeah, Eric, I've always wanted to go to the falls. That's just been one of my things. Although I understand, and even from photos, I'm partial to the Canadian side of the falls. But I'll take the American side of the falls. Chris is working on Birdman's quad.
No, not anymore.
Oh. Now what are you working on?
I'm working on my low sea truck.
Oh, there you go. A low sea truck. Ed, all I've ever seen is pictures and videos. I don't think you get to throw ice off of a bridge. Chuck it. Welcome, babe.
Who?
Chuck it. You know, there's one of them brothers who's going to I-O. 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 Of course Chuck's going to I-O. You, that's who. If you're not going, we're going to have an issue because I've been fed misinformation. You fed me the misinformation.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I have to come from truck.
The falls are closed to the caves a few months before they washed away. Yeah, I know. You can't go into Canada without a passport. And the passport costs $150. And huh? Yeah, I'm not. I don't know though, because 10 grand passport. You don't have lots of issues. Well, Ryan, if you throw ice and snowballs off of a bridge, that was probably like back in the day. I don't suggest you try that now,
Let's do it, Ryan.
especially with vehicles going underneath of a bridge.
Oh, that's the funny part.
No. Night Reaper. He's got to get up at 2 a.m. Appreciate you hanging out with me, babe. If I don't see you next week, Merry Christmas.
Night, Jeremiah.
Wow. That's crazy. History of his island. They mined sulfur in the 30s. Folks getting ill, so they dropped their tools and just left everything. Wow. Birdman said, Chris, if that was a Traxxas, it wouldn't have broke. Wait a minute. I have to disagree with that because back when Chris was running Traxxas, now it was Nitro. I remember buying a shit ton of Traxxas parts.
Mike, I have a Traxxas E-Revo that is shit. Like I hit a curb at probably like a good, say, 50 plus, and it's over with.
Mad Kiwi, my dear, please forgive RC Fun Diversion. He did not know who you were, and he's been a brother of mine for a long time, so he was just trying to keep an eye open and keep things friendly. So he knows he oops. Oh, you're talking about the bridge where Niagara Falls is. Oh, gotcha. Maybe one of these days I'll get there. E-Drone, welcome, my dear. And followed right behind up by a Mr. Joshua Withrow. What are y'all up to? Right, Ed? Kind of afraid to leave the U.S. now. Probably wouldn't let us back in. Be like, nope, look, we finally got rid of them. They are not coming back. That's why I said that 10 grand would damn sure make a hell of a good road trip. Well, that's not right, Ed. You were seeing Niagara Falls before I was even born, so that's just foul. Ooh, went to a Christmas lights display at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Just got back to the hotel. Sweet. Josh? Now, how cold is it there, Josh? We've been discussing temperatures.
And did you chase any cars with your quad?
$28, but no wind and a clear night. Ooh.
Number 3 only.
You're hijacking the candy canes off the Christmas tree again, huh?
On the side, okay?
He thinks it's okay because he says, I'm taking them off the side. Josh said, I want to rip that place so bad.
I bet.
No, Ed, I don't think Chris is going to be putting props on that thing. I mean, he might, but I don't know. Chuck said, going to be about 6 degrees in Indy tonight. Well, Chuck, I take the 6 degrees compared to what some of these guys have, like up in Canada, -20, -30. No, thank you.
We can probably put some props on this thing somewhere.
Night, John. Be good or be good at it. Have fun. Merry Christmas to you, babe. Even though I know I'll be talking to you before then. Yeah, right. Sure, RC Crazy. Yeah, I'm only 20. Welcome to Big D Troll and Bree Smith. Chuck, he has not got those yet. If he did, he just hasn't told me. Chuck wants to know where your nipple props are. Have you been holding out on me?
I keep them put away.
I don't know. $17 likes. And like Edron said, if you guys haven't, hit that like button. And if you really enjoy, stop by, because usually on Wednesday night, it's Wacky Wednesday. We hang out, shoot the breeze, enjoy some laughs, and yes, I will definitely be live on Christmas. So Christmas is about hanging out with the family, spending time with family. And you know, you guys are family. Why not spend it with my family?
Don't go and spend it with that guy dressed up like Santa Claus. He just watched Super Jet.
Showing 22 there, huh? 23.
Nice.
Sweet. Appreciate it, guys. Ed said, once it gets below 30, I ain't going nowhere. I'm hiding under the covers. Look, you little snowbird. I know you enjoy that Florida weather down there, babe. But 30? Come on now. Good, Ed. Glad to hear you'll be here, baby. And if you didn't catch it earlier, I've promised Vampire that I'm going to try the Merry Christmas Mix-Up Mountain Dew live next Wednesday on Christmas right here. So we'll have something interesting to watch. Yeah, you know, you're not from Florida. You're kind of like a sort of transplant. Even though Alabama's still warm, it's not as warm as Florida. So yeah, Snowbird, you just didn't fly back. You got that Florida sand in your shoes and you stuck. Alvin, welcome, babe. Chuck is building me a quad. What are you building, Chuck? Would it be a
He's building you a quad?
He didn't say he was building me a quad. He said building me a quad. As in, I think he's building him a quad. Well, then, you know, anybody that read that, Chuck's building a quad for. And I don't think Chuck's handing out KISS 4.5 aliens like that.
Alright, just gotta let it set.
Alvin's like, hold up, wait a minute, pump the brakes. Is Chris actually working on a ground RC? Yes, he is, my dear. And it's not just one here.
I have a couple now.
There's a few that are here.
I have a HPI drift car.
You all like that decal, don't you?
I have the Losi Stadium truck, and I have 2 Legends, and then my E-Revo and my Stampede, which I thought about you earlier, Alvin. I started printing my parts for my Stampede, that electric stuff that you gave me that link for.
See, once again, I'm going to remind you guys, y'all are on our minds more often than what you think.
And I went out today and drove this thing, and me and Russell were riding it in the house, and we were going like backwards with it and then stomping it forward, pulling wheelies. And you know the diff in this thing, just stock, and it's got the Novak brushless system, so it already had stuff working against it there. So I just epoxied it for now, and then I'm gonna get a steel pinion for it, just to get through now with it.
And the same family has owned that since they all left in 1942. Well, yeah, I kind of understand your point, for sure. Birdman said, is that Losi and XXCT model? And he said, by the way, Losi and accessories is like Ford and Chevy, which, of course, is just like drones. You have camera versus FPV. You're going to have ground versus air.
Triple XT, Mike. The Triple XT stadium truck. But it's got the Novak brushless ESC and motor into it.
You know, you always have that competition, but like I told you guys all along, what's the one thing that it all has in common? Huh? Remote control. I don't care if it's air, ground, water, which you see up there. Enjoy it. That's what it's all about. Ryan, my dear, sometimes people have YouTube channels and they don't have content. But remember, everybody starts somewhere. You know, did you ever just start out having a YouTube channel where you did research and you saved the content so you had created a channel? Did you do it for music? I have a favorite songs playlist that when I'm over in the other building, there's no audio overhead. So therefore, yeah, my phone goes with me and I end up draining my battery listening to my playlist on YouTube. It happens.
This might make it look more familiar to you, which one it is.
Chuck said, give me quarter, give me death. I understand that, my dear, but
this shit's fun right here. I don't care who you are.
It is. And that's the way I look at it. Okay? Who am I to judge what somebody else's hobby is? Who am I to judge what makes them happy? Maybe they just haven't found quads. Who knows? Maybe they tried and they didn't like it.
I like it all.
You never know. But I'm not the person that's going to say, oh, you should do this and not this. Birdman said, what do you mean by legends?
The bow link legend card. Right, like these ones here. Little carpet racers. RDFPV. He actually painted this one, Ryan did. The body, you know. He had them sitting on the shelf. He's like, man. So I was like, cool. I'll do something with them. So I got motors and stuff. Just going to throw on them and run them on parking lots with the little tires. But yeah, they're the Bowlink Legend cars. You see the company on the little sticker on there? It's Ryan's company. Trenton Contracting. Give him a call.
Come on now, Birdman. He just got them.
What?
Birdman said, "Sell me the blue one, bro."
Nah.
Alvin said, "Chris, would you be willing to sell that red mini WPL crawler on that top shelf?"
This one here, Alvin? Is that who asked about it?
Yeah, Alvin asked.
You can have it. I'll talk to the shipper. It doesn't have a radio or anything, so it's just more or less a
You can't have my hot glue gun. That stays.
It's more or less a rolling chassis. It had this thing in there because they had headlights or whatever hooked up in it. Earbuds up on it. But yeah, you can have it. It's got some dust on it. I had Crystal throw it in the box, send it to you. I'm never going to do nothing with it. I was going to put all the metal stuff underneath of it. You know what I'm talking about? How it's got all the plastic stuff. But nah, not getting into it. So, shipping department. Merry Christmas. Time of year too, right?
Does it have to be shipped before Christmas? Do you know how insane those lines are right now at the post office?
You have to work it out with Alvin. And it gives me some
Alvin, honey, can you wait till after Christmas for me to ship? Please, I'm begging you. The other day they went to get a money order at the post office and the damn line was out the door. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Ain't no way.
Y'all see the quad that came back home? The green machine. Yeah. It's made its way back. It's boomerang home. But yeah, I'm never going to do nothing with that thing. So I'd rather see somebody do something with it.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate that. That is the one thing that I truly do not want to do right this moment. It's like, not if I don't have to. Yeah, Chuck definitely can chuck some things.
I'll throw this in the window because that might be something to do with the motor and all, so that way you got it. Never know. So after Christmas, right?
Yes.
I'll still set it over here in the shipping department. The way it looks at you every day.
See? You see what I go through? That's what he does. He's like, here you go. Tink. It's out of my hands. It's in your hands. I'm like,
your friendly reminder.
And I know that right now, counting that one, there's at least 3 packages that need to be shipped. Ay. Right? Walmart and the post office, no man's land.
Indeed.
It's like, I went to Food Lion, which is a normal grocery store, Walmart, which was a freaking nightmare, and Aldi's yesterday, and Aldi's was the easiest one of all. But Walmart took me forever, and I came out of there with, I think, maybe 15 items, and I'm like, what just happened in the last hour and a half that I was stuck in one store and did not really buy much? I mean, face facts. I spent $38 in an hour and a half in Walmart. That doesn't normally happen. Ed, I take that as a challenge. You know, like rebuilding Mad Dog. I take that one as a challenge. Alvin, I guarantee you, you will have that truck way before February. Ed's like, we'll see. But here's the catch, Alvin. You have to let Ed know that you actually received it. Because if not, I'm still going to be hearing, I haven't heard anything. Sure, Ed. Sure. You're exactly right on that, Birdman. The best time to go is in the middle of the night. But even right now, in the middle of the night, Walmart is not safe. Because everybody knows that Walmart's open 24 hours, and they're headed there in the middle of the night thinking they're going to get their Christmas presents and nobody else is going to be around. Well, that's when everybody's around right now. Just found an awesome place to rip it up, huh? Close by? Or are you thinking a road trip, day trip, weekend trip? Yeah, I know, Ed. When you go horizontal, that conversation's like... Take the enforcer. Can you imagine my road trip? Gonna be fun. That entire week's gonna be amazing. Gonna be different. I found a place, a new place for Chris that's like 2.5 hours away. So I have to plan a road trip for that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you're all sharing cookies?
Actually, go get up with you.
Spoiled?
That road trip's gonna be epic. Who will end up in jail? The dude that we're going with, Doc, he's crazy as shit too, so it'll be a good trip.
Just know if there is a GoFundMe that is posted under my name at the end, towards the end of June, it means Chris is in jail and I'm not leaving him in Indiana.
I'll be good. I get back home. My boy out
Look,
there.
you've did it. Oh my God, you've did it now.
My brother's out there.
I did not make those.
She did, Chuck. She made like 3-4 dozen up. Num 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 num.
Don't be telling them, so that way she has to send away cookies this time. Oh crap! They got all the oatmeal raisin last time.
Ooh.
You hear this? Oh God!
He's hating on you, bro.
Chuck's like, what the hell did I do to Rusty, man? Ryan's like, yummy cookies. I want some cookies.
Hey,
Chuck's
Chuck.
like, cookies.
Chuck, I told you he was a dick.
Chuck said, bitch. Oh, Ed said, I could totally eat some cookies right now. I honestly have not made my first holiday
Can you eat some
cookie
cookies right
yet.
now, Ed?
Not one. Not yet.
She bought the goodies.
I bought the stuff last night, but I have not started baking anything yet.
These are from Wally World. They're in a container. They're the
They're the deluxe decadent toffee crunch. 6 to a package here for $4.98.
they're the bomb. Me and my bunny, we love them.
Oh Lord, look. Alvin said, I could use a dozen or two of some chocolate chip and walnut cookies with that crawler. Ah.
I don't bake cookies, bro. I got you in the curling.
You see the shit you started? All you gotta do is bring food in here.
Right?
Birdman said he's eating mint chocolate chip ice cream. Don't start that either, Birdman. That's Rusty's favorite ice cream.
I got 3 more cookies out there. First come, first serve. So big too.
How long are you gonna actually?
Hey Ryan, she will have some for Project Alien. I promise you that.
Yeah. Yes, Ryan. I will definitely have a house smelling like cookies that day for you. Oh, look, Alvin. Alvin, you get to keep the walnuts, but Ed wants the chocolate chips. Night Train's mint chocolate chip is the best.
Mint chocolate chip.
Yes, Alvin, it is his fault. He had to bring a damn cookie in here and it got everybody started, including Rusty.
That cookie was the bomb.
Rusty's like, shh, 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 don't even talk about her making cookies. Don't even mention that. Shh, shh, shh. He got so aggravated last year because the first batches of cookies that I was baking, oh my God, every single cookie that was being baked was being packaged and shipped out. And he's like, when the hell do we get our cookies? And I'm like, look, Christmas is coming, okay? These have to be shipped. And he's like, but I want cookies now. I guess it was like torture, that the house was smelling like it, and
we wanted cookies.
They didn't get even to taste test. It was just like package, and keeping them out of each different type of cookie was not easy. Not at all.
Not. Not the nada.
Look, Chuck says, I don't care about food. I just ate smoked ribs, homemade mac and cheese, green beans with smoked pulled pork, and cornbread. You gonna eat your cornbread? And I bet you that was the dry cornbread. Which out there, that's probably the only cornbread they know.
You gonna eat your cornbread. Finally printing them out for my Apex. Finally.
He said, but you did bring up cookies.
Cookies. Y'all got me wanting to give you another one. But actually, probably,
Ed said, you need to send a jar to Alvin with the truck, empty, just with the chocolate chip cookie smell in it. That's harsh.
Or taking
That's harsh.
Have the smell all over the truck. Get like liquid cookie smell and put it all over the truck. It might smell like something else.
What do you mean, Chuck? You're surprised that so many made it to you on your birthday? What do you mean you're surprised? I can keep them away from cookies when I have to.
She can. 85% are done.
Ryan said, hey, Chris, the lady at the post office said we keep them busy sending packages back and forth. Yeah, well, Ryan, the ladies at the post office know me by name and usually know what is in the package just about the time that they're getting mailed out. When I took packages to the post office the last time, I took 4 boxes and they're like, oh, are they cookies yet? And I'm like, no, not yet.
Ryan is just as known, trust me. Because of your 2 cookie monsters. Cookie?
You're off to the supermarket, my dear. Stay fat and contented.
There you go.
Enjoy your afternoon, my dear. Thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you next week, but if I don't, Merry Christmas to you, babe. Enjoy.
Have a good trip at the supermarket. Don't buy too much. That's what Crystal always tells me. She won't let me go with her because I spend too much. Especially if
Chris goes with me, I need to rebudget.
something happens before, yeah, it's like you're just go to the grocery store, throw everything in your cart. Yep, 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 yep. She's like, what's that stuff for? I'm like,
I saw it. I wanted it. And I'm like, no,
just thought it looked good.
no, we don't need it.
But then we'd have snacks for like a couple months, so we'd be good.
Who needs snacks for a couple months?
Everybody.
No. Ay. Goodness, Birdman. He spent $50 order on RDQ this morning on props. He don't have props for days.
Oh my God, Avon. Yeah. Dude, them watermelon and the S4s are nice. I like them. The S5s, not so much. When you put S3s or S4s on your quad with Ethic straps, then you have the goggle strap, it makes you a better pilot. Your drone flies itself better and everything. It's true. Ask the truckers. They'll tell you. Your kids act different and everything.
Alvin buttered up his lady at the post office. He brought her a gift a few Christmases back. Ever since then, he's been a favorite of hers. So now y'all know how to like get your packages priority and things like that. You have to butter up your delivery people.
See, when you said that, my mind went to a whole new level. Like you're dating the post office lady, and bro, you did some kinky shit.
Oh, y'all see what the hell I live with, right? I'm just saying.
My mind goes different with butter. Butter's good on everything. Wait, you know this.
Hell no. He is not. He's insane.
Buy it, Mike. I think 15. What are they? 15 bucks? Are they? They're not $5 off. I think they're 15. I got me a hot dog one. A Harold.
Yeah, don't forget to check out Pyro drones.
Always.
A lot of times they are extremely competitive, if not cheaper than some of the other sites. So those are my main go-tos. RDQ, Pyro for US.
RDQ, Tyler, I don't know what's going on over there, but he is like, he's selling product that's not in stock, and the quantity showing you it's in stock, and then he's screwing up all over the place. I got hold on, I'll show you. Check this out. I got 3 TBS frames in the other day, 7-inch frames. Where's the other one? It's up here. It is. So these are TBS Source 1 frames, and look what you don't see in them. No TBS branding. It used to have that blue picture thing in there that kind of showed you a rough.
Get FPV.
So what's that show you? But they say on the top, they say actually RDQ Source 1. So him and Trappy are like, Tyler and Trappy, I guess, are boxing right now. Ryan ordered some Triumph antennas, never came in, so it's like something going on right over there. So be careful ordering your stuff from RDQ right now.
Oh, sweet.
And that is 3 of these bad boys right here.
Like I said,
7-inch.
Take care of your delivery people, guys. They will take care of you.
Look at that little quad.
And sometimes it's just the little things.
Where's Crystal go? Let me see her. What? Get here.
God help me. Birdman said he needs a link to Pyro. Check him out. Guys, if you can, drop a link to Pyro for Birdman. Plummet FPV is actually the guy who turned me on to Pyro.
Yep. I've been shopping with Serge ever since.
Yep. Told me, great guy. Check him out. Awesome place. And they are.
Although I spent a lot of money there and I get in on that beanie thing. I ordered my frame. My
Oh.
frame came a couple days before that.
It doesn't work like
But
that,
we
Christopher.
won't hold him accountable.
Does not work like that, my dear.
Get FPV. They're okay. I remember they used to give you the strap, candy. Remember when you used to order parts and get candy in the bag? I thought that shit was pretty cool. Guess diabetes didn't think so, but
No. See, if anybody gets to clone Crystal, it's Crystal. Okay, I've already figured this shit out. All right, because if I get to clone me, then I'm gonna have like 3 or 4 of me at my job, doing my work, collecting individual paychecks. I'm going to be staying home, enjoying my vacation and my newfound wealth, and then maybe we'll auction off a few clones for y'all.
and she said clones, not drones.
Birdman said, "Hey guys, let's take up a collection to clone Crystal. I need a great lady." You're not the first one that's wanted to clone me, my dear.
How much money you got? I can share.
What?
3 months for.
Birdman said, "Send one to me."
3 months for 2.5 mil. That sounds about right. Sex that adds on to it. Any benefits?
Wait,
you gotta
what?
add on. Just knowledge and that costs about 2.5 mil.
Well, see, I was talking to one of my reps the other day. They came in and took me to lunch, and he was like, I think this company needs like 3 more of you. He says, because no shit, everybody that I've talked to, they know that if they need something and they've asked somebody else and they can't get it done, they all come to you. And I'm like, yeah, it's been that way. But it's sad when it's not just inside your company that is like that. These are outside reps that represent vendors that we buy from that are saying the same thing. And I'm like, well,
what do they say about her when she's not around?
And then he's like, I think they need like 3 or 4 more of you. And I'm like, yeah, well, I've tried to figure out how to clone me, and I was telling him my plan. He's like, that's there you go. You just got to figure it out. And what are they saying when I'm not around? I saw the emails to the people telling them during my accident they better get my ass back in there. So, yeah, you distinctly hear drone, not clone. Honey, if there's a Crystal drone out there, I'm sure I would have already heard about it. Or it would be back there. Y'all know that. Well, looky there. Chris Riley. What are y'all doing? Welcome, babe. Mike Brooks. What you up to, baby? Honey, they're not in here playing with Pelosi's. They're in here playing with dronesies and quadsies and trying to clone Crystal. They're trying to figure that one out, how to clone me. You're getting stuff done for the holiday. Yes, sir. 1 week from today. So 6 days, guys. That's what you have. 6 days if you have not already got it all under control.
Chris Riley in the house. What up, Chris?
Look, there you go, scan with one of them cookies.
Might be.
Look. Here. Come on, let me see.
I done took a nibble of it.
He wasn't playing. They are decent sized cookies.
Look at
And
the
these
toffee.
have the toffee and what are they? Pecans?
Yeah, pecan drip.
Yep. Sorry, guys, no smell-o-vision.
Smell it.
Want a bite?
I promise y'all it's good. Just take my word. Chuck's like, screw this guy. Oh, dude, yes.
Put some peanut butter on that cookie.
I still do that, Mike. She'll buy the cookies from Walmart. They're just like the sleeve, whatever, like oatmeal cookies or whatever.
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip, and I'll grab 2 of them, smear some peanut butter across that bad.
It's the Mike Brooks.
I can only probably imagine what it tastes like with 2 of these, because these are big ass cookies too. Peanut butter on them. I was talking about you today, actually, Mike. We're talking your Altel when you were across the freaking like city and then zoomed all the way across that football game. I don't care who you are. That shit was impressive to me. They're the only ones that I say probably have a chance of standing next to DJI. Because you know the Skitty Shoe.
The Hoodio.
The hoo-hoo. But I remember that video. That was impressive. That thing has a zoom on it.
Look, Alvin's already got it figured out. Okay. Time to invent a cloning machine with speedy growth incubator. I'm going to start a Kickstarter campaign for it with a goal of $1 million.
Okay, Chris said I want to clone for Watch for Flyaways, right? Where'd it go?
Walmart, Alvin.
The Evo 2. That's what I hear.
Chuck said, I got Christmas handled. I bought myself a phone for $1,000.
Woo!
You know, that's the thing. Smartphones have come a long way.
Mavic 2 Zoom.
But they're still expensive as hell.
They are. Especially $1,000 for a phone.
Mavic 2, Zoom. There's a lot of new quads on the market.
I zoom with this stuff now. That's pretty good.
But at the same time, not only Zoom, but you can Cinewhoop.
Yeah.
So
I built this guy. I gotta finish it. I sold the camera out of it, but I printed the ducks for
imagine
it.
that. He's robbing parts.
I printed the ducks for it. I just gotta tune it now and do the pids. But this is made for that real smooth whooping quad. It's different. It's a whoop, but
It's a big ass whoop.
it's a big ass whoop. Yeah.
A big ass whoop.
But people go in the restaurants and all, do filming and all with them now. It's getting real popular.
Chuck said you could plug it into a monitor, hook up a bit mouse and keyboard, and use it as a computer. That's what I'm saying. The price has to equal the technology. That's the sad thing.
And use it as a gaming thing. That way, when you're talking to my I always liked the Camera Birds just because, like the Mavic Air, when I got that, dude, that was a no-brainer trade between Carlos. When he said that, I was like, all right. I didn't want to really get rid of no quads, but that was a good trade. And Crystal got the Spark that she never flies.
Crystal's been busy with work. You go to work.
We have to give it away. We ain't flying it.
Baby Blue is not going anywhere. You stand a better chance.
Damn.
Nice try.
We'll make that thing disappear.
Y'all heard it. If my Spark disappears, somebody else is in deep shit. You saw him just wave.
Bye-bye, Spark.
Nah, it ain't happening. Chris is over here digging himself a hole.
No.
But yeah, you're right, Alvin. It's amazing how much they've changed and how crazy they've advanced in 15 years. Think about 5 years. Think of how many different phones have come out quickly.
Unbelievable different technology.
Ed's like, wow. Chris Riley said, I'm trying to save for Run Camp 5 or Box 2 or any good cheap box camera. Oh, and some new props.
I wasn't even thinking, Chris. I should have waited to bite my tongue with Bang Good, and I should have got you one. Should have told him I want the Run Cam to review, and then I would have given it to you.
Chuck said, stop digging holes, Chris.
Huh? I'll keep my eye out for you, Chris.
For what, hose?
For everything. Box cam, hose. Sure, he wouldn't mind a couple hose.
Chris, they're a
He's
roller.
got hose. In different area codes. Trucking them, dude. That's what the truckers do.
You're digging Chuck's hole now.
Lot lizards. They're in different areas, different area codes.
They're not like that anymore, my dear. They're app lizards now. They don't have to walk parking lots. They have apps.
That's like pouring concrete out of a truck in my eyes. Do what needs to be done. Hopefully you're not joking. Or hopefully you're joking. Well, I don't know. I don't know. 88%. Joe's got hose in different area codes.
Mike. Baby. Just remember something. Remember what a wrench means.
Do your damn job, Mike. I don't know. He said, yes. Hammer time.
Oh,
It'll feel good, Mike. I promise.
Oh, God, help.
Yeah.
I understand that, my dear.
Oh, that's a good thing.
You're gonna stop. Leave these guys alone. Don't mess with cookies.
Nah, bro, never.
Chris, honey.
Talking to Chris.
Isn't that what family does?
You gotta keep going.
Isn't that what family does? Family supports family, right? Through the highs, through the lows, we celebrate, we cry, we poke, we prod. Well, Chuck, honey, I
There you
mean,
have it.
if you know something
I do
about Chris that I don't know, you see what he's over here doing with a water bottle.
I suck at it, but I'm good at sucking. Doesn't that mean does? What the hell? Doesn't that mean does?
Doesn't not means does. It's a double negative.
I'm saying I'm over here like. My brain's
No,
breaking.
guys, look. All right. I said it. What? Shit, that was probably a video from 2 years ago. And it still means the same to me. This is not one of the Blue Wrench crew lobbies, if they even still exist.
Yeah, in the drone network, everybody's got.
This isn't the meet a gazillion different people type thing. Never has been. I've watched all of y'all grow at some point or another in skills, in numbers, in whatever. As a person. This is about family. So yeah, to me, if you're a Smurf, if you're a wrench, if you're a moderator, whatever you want to call it, you're family. And there's expectations that come with that. Because 99% of y'all have been with me through the highs, through the lows, and you know the bullshit that I've been through. So, yeah, you don't always have to say something. RC Funds timed out one earlier that it actually was a mistake, and we straightened it out. So, don't feel that you always have to say something. I'm sure there's usually some type of reasoning behind it. If I question it, then we can hash it out later. But I don't normally question you guys.
And we don't need to have a second guess on it if someone, well, for instance, like Mike B, has been around for a while, so
right.
we don't
That's what I'm saying. And Chris Riley, honey, you're Smurfy. I'm not sure what the hell's going on.
Damn, 10-4 Slipo, that's good, Mike. That's a good Pac-Man 10.
But y'all have heard me say it before. Y'all are family. And you look around at who's usually in Wacky Wednesday and who's usually in the live stream or around my videos, and it's family. It's you guys. So that's what I said. You don't have to explain. Oh my God. Alvin's breaking out the grammar Nazi on me. I ain't gonna take it. Do you understand that? Or what don't you understand? Love you, Alvin. And you know I'm just giving you a hard time. Oh my God, Chris. I wish that would happen for you, baby. But just remember, you can't make snow cream with the first snow. That's the yucky snow. That's the snow that's supposed to wipe out all the germs and all, so you can't do it with the first snow. But yeah, I know, I did. And I caught hell for it because dumbass me posted it on Facebook and got slaughtered. They're like, you're not supposed to do that. And I'm like, technically, it is the second snow. It was just the first snow of that new year. But it was the second snow of the winter season. So, how do you look at it? Is it the first snow of the year? Is it the first snow of the season?
First snow of the year. I'm with the haters.
But you ate the damn snow cream, didn't you?
I think I just grown a lump or something too.
Oh, you're so full of it.
See, Chris said, Chris said, damn it, you know how many times it first?
Hey, you know how many times we only get one snow a year, and it's like, do I? Don't I? Do I? God damn it, I want snow cream. And for you guys who don't know what snow cream is a type of ice cream substance that you make with snow and a few other things. And yes, you can flavor it. So.
And you can have yellow snowballs.
No, you don't eat the yellow snow. End of discussion. Do not eat the yellow snow.
It tastes funny.
Right, Mike? Bringing back memories, babe. Probably from when you were a kid, and it may not have been mom, but it may have been grandma that had the recipe for snow cream. Right, Chris? I don't miss that cold weather. I still get that cold weather, but I don't like it.
It's cold out there today. Somebody had me out there picking up freaking
sweet gumballs.
Sweet gumballs.
Not the ones that you eat.
Yeah. Those pointy damn things.
Oh, it was your mom. Gotcha. Alvin, he said I love making yellow snow with Mountain Dew and eating it in front of people just to see the reaction.
Pour it on there, no. Oh.
Did you see what he was eating?
It was yeller.
Oh, Ed, rub it in. I'm dreaming of going to the beach on Christmas. Only white stuff will be the sand between my toes.
the beach on Christmas. Wow.
He says sung to the tune of I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas.
Warmville down there.
Very true, Chris. Cold weather makes those props pop and break. Right, Mike? Still remember her actually going out, dipping the snow up into a bucket, bringing it in, and making the snow cream. Yep. Memories. Birdman said Ed will have his ass in the water and his toes in the sand. Thinking, man, I'm glad there's none of that damn snow down here. Yeah, Grandma always. Of course, I grew up with my grandparents, so to me it's Grandma. But Grandma always would watch the weather, watch Mother Nature more than the weather. Of course, back then we actually had weathermen that could call the weather. So she would know when snow was coming. And she'd always make a big pot of homemade vegetable soup with homemade rolls, and then we would have snow cream. And yum. Mm. Yes, you are correct about that. I remember that. Back in 1989, they had a white Christmas in Florida. It actually shut down Jacksonville, Florida, and all the bridges were frozen. And guess what? They had no clue of exactly what to do because that shit doesn't happen down there. A lot of orange crops were lost that year. A lot of other produce crops were lost. Prices went nuts. My aunt and uncle used to live when they were actually alive. They lived in Tallahassee. So yeah, I remember that. It's crazy. Made national news. Florida got snow. They had a white Christmas. And no, it was not a hoax. Strange, but not a hoax. All right? If you want to see snow, you got to travel like 2 hours into the mountains. Very true, Chris. Only one thing to do when it snows. Play in it. Then you come inside and you get all bundled up. You get warm coffee or hot chocolate. Then you got to go play again. I know, y'all are still kids. I totally understand. But sometimes you have to unleash that inner child. Enjoy it. Why not? What harm is there in playing in the snow? As long as you do it responsibly. Not necessarily taking your vehicle out and slinging it all around and well, Chuck, you can do that as long as you have someone to do that with. That is the best thing to do when it snows. But, not everybody has that luxury. Then you're creating that friction and that body heat. And yeah, you're not worried about the cold. Cold, what cold? Snow? Shit, it could block you in the house. Who cares? Yeah, right? I'm sure that 9 months later there was an uptake in births. Actually, that normally does happen if you think about it and you look at the statistics. It's crazy. Ryan, honey, you better batten down because the cold has not even gotten to us yet. And you're already done with the cold? Yeah. Hang in there, buddy boy, because we haven't even gotten hit by Mother Nature yet. Technically, winter has not even hit us. Winter comes on what? December 21st ish? Winter solstice kick in? Yeah. And in Maryland, I know for a fact, normally January and February are a hell of a lot colder than November and December. So hang in there, bud. The cold's only coming. Very true, Ed. And after power outages after
Well,
hurricane.
you know it. Summertime will be here, and we'll be out in short t-shirts again.
But it is statistically proven that when you're stuck in inside, normally there is an uptick in births about 9 months later. If Mother Nature traps you inside, oops.
I've been trapped for the last 20 years, ain't it, baby?
Hell, if he'd have had a baby, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. I'd be rich as hell. Right? December 21st. At least the days are starting to get longer. It's one thing you can look forward to. Right, Alvin? I don't do well in the cold. You're wearing a shirt and two hoodies, and you're still cold. Usually late January is when we get the coldest. Well, Rusty's birthday is March 11th, okay? Now, this is how funky Maryland's weather is. Rusty's birthday is March 11th, and I went into labor on March 10th, and there was snow on the ground. And I'm like, are you shitting me? I'm going to have this kid in the snow. And yeah, it happened. So that's how funky Maryland's weather is. Strange, but and only getting weirder, it seems. Hell, that was 20 years ago. Ooh. I know, right? I don't know how people work out in that kind of cold. I really, truly don't. My bones hurt just in the weather that we have here, just now. And it only gets worse throughout the winter. Somebody who actually has to work outside, upstate New York, that lake effect crap, all that snow, colder than hell, and outside swinging a hammer. Not for this chick. Utmost respect for anybody who has to work out in the cold. Work out in the elements. Not just the cold, the rain, the snow, the whatever, the sleet. Think about it. You're going in and out, in and out, in and out, or you're constantly out, and then when you come home, you just can't get warm. Night, Chris. Love you, baby. If I don't see you next Wednesday, Merry Christmas, babe. Right? Raz is up there in Catskills. The hell with that. Then you've got the higher elevation. It's even colder. You still got the snow. Yuck. No, thank you. I would literally be miserable. I wouldn't technically complain, but I would be miserable. God. I hear you, Ed. Winters can be tough down there. Yup. They only last a couple days. But we have 40 of them a year. They're so rough. Florida's just got it rough. Florida and California, I'm telling you, it's just so brutally cold. Alright. It may rain there every day, or almost every day. But I don't know about all that cold stuff. Not like everybody else is cold. There's a difference. But it is 10:30, 1-ish. And I'm going to wind this down for the night, guys. But remember, stop by and see me Christmas for Wacky Wednesday. Come hang out with family. Enjoy the time with your family during the day. Come hang out with mine that night. And remember, guys, I love y'all. If I don't see you, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. If it's the winter solstice, please enjoy. And remember, stay safe. Love you guys. Night, guys.